You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. Carl Jung. There's a reason toxic people always seem to find you. A reason you become their target. It's not your kindness. It's not your generosity. It's your energy, your unconscious signals. And unless you master this secret, they'll keep showing up, leeching off your soul. Master this secret and toxic people will avoid you. Carl Jung, Stoicism. Part 1. Why you keep attracting toxic people. Have you ever asked yourself, why do narcissists, manipulators, and drama addicts always come to me? Why do I get drained just by being around certain people? It's not just bad luck. It's psychological magnets, invisible traits you carry that pull the wrong people toward you. Carl Jung called it the shadow self. Stoics call it a lack of internal mastery. Here's the ugly truth. Toxic people don't just find you. They are drawn to your unhealed wounds, to your need for validation, to your fear of conflict, to your inability to set boundaries. They can smell it, like blood in the water. Part 2, the secret, the gray rock. Mindset. Observe, don't absorb. That's the Stoic way. That's Jung's path to individuation. The single most powerful shift you can make? Become emotionally non-reactive. This is called the gray rock method. It's psychological warfare in your favor. Here's how it works. Toxic people crave drama, attention, and chaos. They feed off your reactions, your anger, your panic, your over-explaining. When you stop giving them what they want, they wither. Like a flame with no oxygen, like a parasite without a host. The moment you become emotionally boring to them, they leave. You become invisible to the toxic. And this isn't passivity, it's strategic stillness. The Stoics said, if any external thing pains you, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your judgment of it. Marcus Aurelius. So stop feeding their energy with your emotions. Give them nothing. Be the gray rock, flat, unreactive, silent. Part 3, the shadow work. But here's the deeper layer Jung taught. If toxic people keep showing up, it's not just them, it's you too. You must confront your shadow, the unacknowledged parts of yourself that attract chaos. Examples. If you're addicted to people-pleasing, you'll attract users. If you crave admiration, you'll attract narcissists. If you fear rejection, you'll accept disrespect. Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Realization. I'm not a victim, I'm an energetic match. I can change that. To do that, practice radical self-honesty. What wound are you still bleeding from? Stop trying to fix broken people. You're not their therapist. Realize your desire to be liked by everyone is a weakness they exploit. Turn inward. Clean your energetic house. Part 4. Detachment is power. You don't defeat toxicity by confronting it. You defeat it by starving it. This is where Stoicism becomes your armor. Lesson from Epictetus. Who is your master? He who has power over the things you seek or avoid. Let that sink in. If you fear being alone, manipulators will control you. If you crave praise, liars will flatter you. So what's the solution? Detachment. Detachment is the freedom to walk away without fear. It doesn't mean you don't care. It means you don't depend. Part 5. Psychological reversal. You become the toxic repellent. Here's what happens when you integrate Jung's shadow and apply Stoic detachment. You flip the dynamic. Instead of being the target, you become the mirror, one that exposes others. Toxic people can't stand this. You don't react. They feel powerless. You don't chase them. They feel irrelevant. You don't explain yourself. They feel unseen. They leave not because you push them, but because their manipulation can't breathe in your energy. You become a toxic repellent. They seek supply. You give them stillness, they flee. You don't even have to fight them. They disarm themselves. The mastery they can't touch. Here's the final Stoic-Jungian truth. Peace makes you untouchable. Not fake peace, not passive aggression. Real, centered, grounded presence. You've done your shadow work. You don't need external validation. You don't react to emotional bait. You walk away with silence, not rage. This is the man toxic people fear. You're mysterious because you don't overshare. You're powerful because you don't chase. You're rare because you're whole. They can't use what you don't give. They can't control what you've already mastered. They can't break a man who's already looked into his darkness and didn't flinch. If you felt something shift in your mindset during this video, that's the shadow waking up. That's the warrior within standing up. Comment below, I am Stoic. Let the world know you've mastered the secret. Now the toxic won't even see you because you've evolved beyond their reach.